Hi everyone, today we will be reading a book called Koalas. Koalas live only in Australia. The red areas show exactly where koalas live. The Cuddly Koala. A koala sits high up in a tree. It looks like a cuddly teddy bear. The koala's body is round and furry. Large fuzzy ears stick out from its head. The koala has round brown eyes. Its nose is big and black. Some people call this animal a koala bear, but the koala is not a bear. The koala's closest relatives are wombats, possums, and opossums. Koalas, wombats, and possums all live in Australia. Opossums live in North America and South America. Koalas and their relatives are marsupials. This group of animals all produce their young the same way. Baby marsupials grow inside their mother's body for a very short time. They are tiny when they are born. They grow bigger inside a pouch on their mother's body. An adult koala looks soft and round, but its body is strong. A full-grown male koala is about 2 feet long. It weighs 20 to 30 pounds. Female koalas are a little smaller than males. Soft, thick fur covers the koala's body. Most of the fur is gray or grayish-brown. White fur grows on its throat, on its belly, and inside its ears. Fur keeps the koala warm in cold weather and dry in wet weather. Rain can't soak through the thick fur. Koalas have long, strong legs. They use their legs and feet to climb trees. Each of the koala's feet has 5 toes. Rough pads cover the bottoms of the feet. The koala's front feet are different from its back feet. Each front foot has 2 toes on one side and 3 toes on the other side. The foot looks sort of like a person's hand would look if it had 2 thumbs and 3 fingers. The koala holds onto things with its toes the way people grip things in their hands. All the toes on the koala's front feet have long, sharp claws. Each back foot has a short, stubby, big toe. This toe does not have a claw. The other 4 toes are longer and have claws. 2 of the long toes on each back foot are joined together, except for the tips. Koalas use the tips like a comb. They comb their fur to keep it soft and clean. The koala has thick fur on its rump. The fur is like a pillow. This padding helps koalas sit on the hard tree branches while they sleep, rest, and eat. Living in the trees. Koalas are arboreal. Arboreal animals spend most of their time in trees. Koalas live in eucalyptus trees. Koalas use their strong claws to hold onto branches and tree trunks. They jump from one tree to the next. Sometimes the tree is too far away. Then a koala won't jump. It climbs down to the ground instead. The koala walks to the next tree. It sways back and forth as it walks. Then it quickly scoots up the trunk of the tree. Koalas eat mainly eucalyptus leaves. These thick leaves are poisonous to most animals, but koalas can eat them without getting sick. Koalas eat about 1 pound of eucalyptus leaves every day. That's about as much as 1 head of lettuce. Koalas are picky eaters. They sniff eucalyptus leaves carefully before they eat. Koalas have a very good sense of smell. They can tell which leaves are the best to eat. Koalas will eat only the newest and tastiest leaves. They nip off the leaves with their sharp front teeth. Then they grind the leaves with their back teeth. Eucalyptus leaves have a lot of water inside them, and at night dew forms on the leaves. Dew is drops of water from the air. Koalas hardly ever drink water. In fact, the name koala means no drink. Koalas get the water they need when they eat leaves. Eucalyptus leaves do not have many vitamins, so koalas don't get much energy from their food. They usually move slowly and they sleep a lot. Koalas sleep up to 18 hours a day. They sleep on branches high in the trees. Koalas are nocturnal. Nocturnal animals are active at night. Koalas sleep during the day. They look for food at night. Koalas at home. Koalas live in forests on the east coast of Australia. Adult koalas usually live alone. Each koala chooses its own part of the forest to live in. This area is the koala's home range. A home range has enough trees to supply the food and shelter a koala needs. A koala marks its home range. It wants other koalas to know where it lives. The koala goes from tree to tree around the edges of its home range. It uses its claws to make scratches on the trees. Other koalas see the scratches. They know the trees belong to another koala. Male koalas also rub against trees to mark their home ranges. An adult male koala has a brown spot in the middle of his white chest. The brown spot is smelly liquid. The male koala rubs his chest on a tree. The smelly liquid stays on the tree. Other koalas can smell the liquid. They know the tree is part of the male koala's home range. Males usually share their home ranges with female koalas, but male koalas do not like other males to come into their home ranges. Koalas usually live alone in their home range their whole life, but they sometimes meet other koalas at the borders of their home range. Baby koalas. Female koalas usually have one baby each year. A baby koala is called a joey. Joeys are born in the spring or the summer. A newborn joey is tiny. It looks sort of like a pink jelly bean. The joey has no hair or teeth. It can smell and touch, but it can't hear or see. The joey's front legs are strong, but its back legs are very weak. The newborn Joey uses its front legs to hang onto its mother's fur. It crawls by grabbing and pulling on the fur. The Joey smells where it should go. It crawls across its mother's stomach and into her pouch. The pouch keeps the Joey safe and warm. Inside the mother koala's pouch are 2 teats. The teats make milk. The Joey grabs a teat with its mouth and starts to drink. The Joey stays on the teat for about 4 months. The Joey drinks milk and grows fast. Soon it has some fur. The Joey's back legs grow stronger, but its eyes are still closed. The Joey opens its eyes when it is about 5 months old. It starts to peek out of its mother's pouch, but the Joey star stays in the pouch and drinks milk. The mother koala starts to give the Joey special food called pap. Pap is soft and mushy. It comes from eucalyptus leaves that the mother koala chewed and ate. Eating pap helps the Joey grow faster. When the Joey is 6 months old, its fur is thick. Its teeth have started to grow. The Joey climbs out of the pouch. It holds onto the fur on its mother's stomach. It rides with her wherever she goes. The Joey often returns to the pouch to drink milk and to sleep. At 7 months old, the Joey is nearly too big to fit in its mother's pouch. It starts to ride on her back. As its mother eats, the Joey nibbles on leaves. It watches its mother choose which leaves to eat. The Joey learns how to find the tastiest leaves. When the Joey is 9 months old, it begins to climb around by itself. It explores the trees, but it always stays close to its mother. It eats eucalyptus leaves, but sometimes it drinks milk too. When the young koala is 1 year old, it is ready to live on its own. It lives in its mother's home range until it is about 2 years old. Then it leaves. The young koala looks for a home range of its own. Koalas in danger. The koala's main enemy is people. People hunted and killed millions of koalas long ago. They used the koala's thick fur for clothing. Fewer and fewer koalas were left. People began to worry that koalas would become extinct. When a kind of animal is extinct, it is gone forever. People make laws to protect koalas. The law said that people could no longer hunt koalas. But koalas are still in danger. Once there were huge forests of eucalyptus trees in Australia. Over time, people have cut down most of the trees. They have built houses and roads where the forests used to be. Koalas don't have as many trees to live in. The big forests have plenty of food for koalas, but smaller forests don't have as many eucalyptus trees. It is harder for koalas to find food. A koala has to leave its home range when it runs out of food. The koala walks around and looks for a new home range. Koalas are safe in the treetops, but they are not safe on the ground. Many koalas get hit by cars when they try to cross roads. Some koalas are killed by people's pet dogs. Other koalas drown. They fall into swimming pools and can't climb out. The people of Australia want to protect koalas. They have made parks where koalas are safe. They have also built hospitals where doctors help hurt sick koalas. People around the world care about koalas too. They are working hard to help these lovable animals. They want koalas to always have safe places to live and plenty of eucalyptus leaves to eat.